What's up, guys? I'm here to give y'all the deconstruction video of I Think You Should Go. I just want y'all to get some insight on how I created it, and just from scratch, just from the bottom up. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I started off with this guitar sample that I got. I got it from Splice, and anyone who hits on Splice is tripping because Splice be having some great shit. And I don't be using it for every beat, but this beat just so happened to have this sample that I really fucked with, and it got like my attention on with like the emotion that I was like feeling in that exact moment. So this is the original sample. I just pitched it down 300 semitones. So I just pitched it down so it'll sound a little bit, I guess like when I pitched it down I was like, alright, I'm just trying to get in some more emotion with it. So I was just like, yeah, this is it. So that's basically the full sample. I didn't really do anything to it besides like add some like effects to it during the song, add some beat drops, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's basically it. I just semitoned it down, and then after I heard that, I was like, "Fuck, this is exactly what I needed to hear in that moment, in the space that I needed to hear it." So I just went straight to the drums, and I started with the shaker, I believe. Don't remember fully, but I believe this is what I started with. So this is basically it. Oops, my fault. It just gives a little bounce to it. And then after that, I added this little extra hi-hat layer to it. It was actually a hi-hat, not a shaker. And then I just panned it to the right, and the shaker I panned it to the left, so it can just get some more space into the mix. But yeah, this is what it sounds like. Then I added this clap to it. So the clap is like very subtle. This is what it sounds like. It's clap, snap, whatever you want to call it. But it's very subtle in the mix, and I panned it to the left, like, or to the right, hard. So it's like, so I can just like, you can feel every element of the drums, and that's just like, yeah. I was just trying to create some more emotion in it, and so you can feel every aspect that I was trying to express to y'all. So this is what it sounds like with a clap. Mad subtle. And then I found this fucking percussion loop that just sounded so crazy. I'm gonna just play y'all what it sounded like originally. Like that's what it sounded like, and I was like, shit. As soon as I heard that, I was like, I'm trying to create more of a bounce with it. So I created my own drum pattern with that little drum sample, and this is what it sounded like. And I'm gonna solo this for y'all, but without the guitar. So it like kind of creates like a little bounce to it. Like I use some of the drum sample, but then I also like create my own little snap with it. It's unique, and that just fit with the guitar and the drums that I was playing. So this is what it sounded like. Basically, the last component of the beat, or the foundation of the beat, was the sub bass. So the guitar already had a bass in it, and I really liked the way the chords were moving and the bass was moving. So I was like, okay, it sounds good. Let me just create some more emphasis on the low end. So I added my own sub bass, just following the way the chords were playing, and this is what it sounds like. Basically the whole song. Like, that's really, after I found this shit, like I created this shit, I was like, damn, I got the whole like feeling of what I'm trying to write. And after I basically created this shit, I went straight into the writing aspect. Maybe like a day or maybe a couple days later after I made the beat. So this is what I made just originally, and then I came back, I would say maybe a couple days later, and wrote to it. I listened to it again, and I was like, fuck. Just everything I was going through in that space, I just felt like the need to express it. But yeah, so after this is the whole foundation of the beat, and then I wrote to it, but I created this little vocal chop before I wrote to it, just so I can get a little hook. So these are some vocal chops that I found from Arcade. If producers, musicians, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just straight from this plugin called Hooked. It's got crazy vocal chops. If y'all hate it, y'all hate it. It's music. But so I created like 2 different versions of these chops and 2 different sections, I guess. And obviously I created this song at home, so I had I have a 49 key MIDI at home. This is 10 times smaller, but I'm gonna try and play this for y'all. Don't get mad if I miss a key. I'm the only one time to blame. Ooh, I'm the only one time to blame. I just wanna make you the only one time to blame. I'm the only one time to blame. I can't remember. I just wanna make. So that's basically, I fucked up on the first part, but that's basically the whole first section of the beat, and then I gotta shift this down an octave because it's small to get to the second. I think you should be the so it's I think you should go. Here I am. I think you should go. Feel the way I feel. That's basically it. I got it first try right there. Mind my skills right now. I'm gonna whatever. You get the feeling. That's how I played it, and with the drums, this is how it sounds, and the guitar. It just it kind of just fit the whole vibe of what I was like going through. So this is what it sounds like. I think you should go. Wait, this is the beginning part. So that's basically the whole song right there. After I created that, I wrote the hook. I think you should go. I think you should stay. Yeah, that's basically the whole song. The whole process of it was mad cool because I was just back in my studio in Texas, just by myself, and I made the beat, and just from like a space of, I guess if you're an artist, you can kind of resonate what I'm trying to say. It's like whenever you make something that kind of like moves your soul, and just makes you like kind of reconnect and love what you're doing. That's how I felt. Yeah, music makes me feel like that whenever I make something really fucking amazing. And I feel like I do that often. So, yeah, it's just something that I really strive to do. And just from this song, the whole, like, this song is kind of like a double entendre. I really wrote this from a perspective of two things. And the first perspective is like really just like from a relationship aspect of kind of like you really loving someone, but having like you knowing that you have to let go of them, but it's like you still want them to stay, like you still want them to be around and you want them to stay, but it's like you know that it's like that's not what needs to happen. So I wrote that from an aspect of that a relationship standpoint, and whenever I was writing it, it was also like I really think therapy for this shit, for this song. Like I wouldn't be able to write the song without therapy, and yeah, that's why I get back to on how it was a double entendre. I was really writing it from a space of like what I was going through with like a love situation with a person, but at the same standpoint and perspective, I'm writing it from a place where I'm outgrowing my old version of myself, and like it's like I'm saying I think you should go, I think you should stay. It's like I'm talking to myself in a way. Talking to the old version of myself, because I can't get to a space where I can succeed unless I outgrow that version of myself. And it's like you're letting go of that person, that self, but it's like, damn, I'm so used to this person that I created in my mind who's me. It's kind of hard to let go of that because like this is all I've known. So it's like I'm saying I think you should go because I know you should go to that old version of myself, because if I can't let go of this, like I need to let go of it in a way of trying to get to where I'm trying to be, and I can't keep those same patterns and that same mindset of that old person that I once was. But I also wrote it in a standpoint where it's like a relationship standpoint and a heartbreak. And like realizing like, yeah, this is a person that I truly do love. And it's hard to let go of them because it's like, you want them to stay, but it's not the right thing. And yeah, it's a lot of acceptance, and that's why I come back to saying that I couldn't have wrote this song without therapy, and just like realizing myself in a sense. And yeah, so shit, I think you should go, man. It's a really deep song if you think about it. I hope y'all really understand where I wrote this from. And yeah, I don't know. I was talking to my homies about it, and I thought this was like a song that just needed to be let out. And personally, I didn't think people could like I guess, resonate with the actual meaning of the song, but that's false because I also did think people are gonna resonate with it, but it's like I'm speaking in that way from a stance of like the situation that I was writing it from, like how people, like I didn't think that people went through the same things that I did, and that's false because everyone, if you like, people go through the same shit that you go through, and just some people don't talk about it, but like I knew that it would resonate with people because people do actually go through that same thing, and it feels actually it's so beautiful to like just know like, damn, people can actually hear the same things that I'm saying. I don't know, but this is this is it. Obviously I arranged some of it and made it into actual songs, so I did drops, did some fucking vocal cuts, did some guitar cuts, drum cuts, blah blah blah, and just made it into a song. And then I wrote to it, and that's about it, man. So I'm grateful for how this track manifested, and I really needed to go through the things that I needed to be able to make the song, because I would not have made the song without the things that I went through. And I'm so blessed. I'm not feeling some type of way about some things. I'm talking from a pure space, and I feel really good, and I feel like myself. So just expect some more great music coming. I have some really good things up my sleeve, and just hella more content. That's something that I'm really pushing this year, and I just really want to express myself with y'all. I'm an introverted heart, but doing what I like, knowing what I have to do, I have to put myself out there, and tell y'all what I experienced in my life, and I just know it'll resonate. So that's it. This is the beat, and then now y'all know where the space that I kind of wrote this song from. So it's a love song, but it's also a song on really letting go of your past version of yourself, and really believing in your future self and what you want to intend to do with your life. So it's like, I wrote this from a perspective of accepting whatever happens in your life, and it so happened just to be I had to learn this lesson through a situation with someone, but I could not be any more mad with it. Like I could not, like this is how it was supposed to happen. So I'm grateful how it happened, but it's like at the same time it sucks, because it's like I love this person, but it's like, okay, it's a big lesson on acceptance, and that's why I'm kind of glad I really started going to therapy, because I'm learning that, and I feel like this is like one of the toughest lessons that I've been through, because it's like this lesson is hard, and it so happened to be with a girl in a situation, because I wasn't really listening to the universe, and it was just like, it's gonna happen this way with someone that you really care about and love, but you're gonna have to learn this lesson of acceptance and letting go. But I'm always gonna love this person and learn to accept things and just let go and move on. Life happens, and I feel like everything that happens in our lives kind of moves us into better things, and that's basically it. So it's a love song. It's a song about overcoming your past self and moving into the space that you need to be to thrive. So yeah, man, I think you should go. I think you should stay. Tough song to write, man. Like, emotionally tough, but it was such a beautiful moment, and I'm so grateful for it. And I'm just so grateful that y'all like can hear what I was trying to express in that song, and that y'all resonate with it. So I got more music for y'all, and yeah, it's gonna be a crazy year. So spread love. Shout out my homies. And yeah, don't be afraid to do what you really love to do. Cause fuck it, man. Shoot your shot. You only got one life. So that's it. Y'all heard the song. Yeah. I'm gonna end this out, and I'll see y'all soon with some more content and with some more songs. So stay tuned. I'll be back on the gram and on social media with some more updates daily. But yeah, this is it. Peace.